どうも、ケイです。では、スイッチ版アウターワールド続きを始めていきたいと思います。やればやるほど、どんどんハマってきてるんで。欲しい。やっぱりハッキング能力とか高めたいな。能力っていつでも上げれるんだっけ？そんなわけないよね。レベルアップした時だけだから。スリ、これだな。ステルス上げときゃよかったか。現在のステータスなんてあるの？なるほど。ひっくみ。張り紙を盗む。誰か見てる？張り紙盗んでなんか意味あんのかな？取れるんじゃ誰も見てないでしょ。やればやるほど手癖が悪くなってくるんだけど。スカイリムも確かそうだった。欲しいなぁ。もらっちゃっていいかな。ゴミ箱に入ってるしね。ゴミ箱に入ってるならいらないでしょ。と勝手な理由をつけてみる。これは自動販売機なんだ。スペーサーズチョイスの一社のみか。キングスキルが20以上になると、売ることもできるようになる。なるほど。スキルもやっぱ欲しいな。ここに入るのはやっぱりいらないやつなんだろうね。買うじゃない。売る。これは売った方が、売ってもゼロか。とりあえずいらないものは、ジャンクに勝手に入るっていう認識でいいのかな。シャベル2個もいらないし、もう売っても1ビットなんだよね。安いなぁ。6ビット。よし、これでいい。買うもん何も見てなかった。 なぎなたみたいになるのね。大小麦収穫ブレード。すごいな。こんなんで小麦刈るのか。いいな。欲しいけど持ってるしな。レベル5。今のところはいいか。健康安全基準。なるほど。スペーサーズチョイス社が、なんだこれ。エレベーターか。上に上がりきらなくても降りてこれるのは便利だね。こんな色のスプラットもいるんだ。年島の左手一本、指から切断、骨に損傷あり。数ヶ月で2回目。やばいな、この工場。幼少人。誰も見てないな。全部取っとこう。こんなに取っていって大丈夫かな。そのうちなんか捕まったりしないように。美しいネックレス。めっちゃいっぱい手に入るんだけど。まあ、なんかあったらなんかあった時で。仕切りのないトイレとか。仕切りのないトイレなんか絶対無理だわ。地下もあるのか。地下も行きたいな。研究、あれ、さっき入れなかったっけ、ここ。か。バーで閉じられてる。なるほど。なんかあるな、あそこ。重心発射音を抑えます。いいね。サイレンサーみたいなやつか。じゃあ逆にクリティカルダメージ増加。リボルバーもあるじゃん。素晴らしいゴミ箱だね。リボルバーの方が弱いのか。レベルはこっちの方が上だけど。 ダメージは37。DPS はダメージじゃないね。DPS ってなんだろう、商品価値ちょっとわかんないな。ダメージが20で、こっちが37。ダメージ18。これが一番強いのが今。こうしとこうか。登る ?500 かな？下るじゃない。細かいことは気にせずに行こう。なんか電気を生み出したりしてる場所かな、これは。乗れなかった。だいたい行ったかな。階段で登るかエレベーターで登るかぐらいかな。力回復してるね。時間が経てば回復するのか。なるほどね。取り調べ室っぽいな。こんなにいいやつがいっぱい入っていいのかな。いいよね。ダメだな。手癖の悪さが止まらない。フィリス・グレンジャー。トンプソン代表からだ。医療ケア、君の熱心な働きぶりと勤務態度を評価して、感染した場合には医療ケアが受けられるように認可を出しておいたと。なるほど。限られた治療薬、医薬品の数が足りないから選んでるわけだ。気になるな。我々は運命共同体なのだ。 ハックできる。バイパス。ハックしよう。テンダーフット。覚えなくてもいいよね。大丈夫かな。セオドアが昨晩埋葬された。リードは彼の死について指揮法に寄せないように言ってきたと。これがあれか、運命共同体の何かだ。やばいことやってますな。リスレンジャー。この人あれか、取り立てる人か。血の使用量回収し、主任ってことでやってるか。
Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
さっきのメールのやつか。
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
さすがに冗談だろ。
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's choice. Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
コンラッド・フィリス。話。とりあえず回収は終えたからいいか。 キングできる。不法侵入、情のピッキング、ハッキング、殺人はすべて違法行為とされており、やっぱ目撃されないようにすれば問題なしってことだ。OK。目撃されなければいいってことはもうやり放題やっちゃうけど。感染例がどんどん増えていると。恐ろしいな。伝染病の初期症状が現れたと思ったとき、自分と家族のためにジャンパーを着て仕事に行くのが一番。労働者の塊、労働は魂の鍛錬である。もう完全に根性論だな。よし、これであとは、どこだっけ？会いに行くか、トンプソン。
Monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Powder body.
Why it's taking so long to fix? The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Ah, こっち見てる。邪魔します。
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
この服印象悪いな。
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
率直に言ってみるか。
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
一つは下にあったやつか。触ったらバチってなってたね。これだよな、絶対。何かやらせるつもりだろ
う。There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power is shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
"やっぱりか。略奪者じゃないのか、でも。そうだよね。
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard.
本当に思ってんのか、
My
こい
hope
つ。
is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
戦争になる未来しか見えないけど。約束はできないぞ。どっちかっていうと向こう側につきたいけど。
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case.
仲間か。仲間になってくれるのか、バルバティ。
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
マジか、来てくれるのか。おー、やったね。
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
やった。仲間だ。一緒に戦います。仲間のスキルがプレイヤーのスキルを高めてくれると。運搬能力が向上する。二人いるからね。影響力スキルを使って戦闘時に使える仲間の特殊能力をアンロックできると。レジャーの仲間を確認してください。
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
やっぱなんかあるんだな。
You some sort of freelancer?
せっかくの景色がすりガラスで見えないぞ。防弾だな、これ多分。2周目とかだと、打ち抜きたいけど、まあ1周目だしね。使うって何？なんだこれ。わかんない。ついてきてる？あ、ついてきてる。乗らなくて大丈夫か。
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
オッケー。ああ、左上にパウルバティの体力が出てる。死んだらロストとかないよね。上下左でなんか命令出せんのか。
Alright, I'm on the move. No problem. I'll head over. Be right there. On my way.
長押しで、下長押しで待っといてくれるのか。
Sure. On my way.
単押しで勝手に進んでいくみたいな感じか。
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk?
仲間の玉の上に点々がある。ないぞ。確かに左上のキャラの顔の横に点々がある。ちっちゃいな。何考えてる？
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
いや、ついてきてほしいよ。
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. これだね。 Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from.
ワンマンタイ
To
プ
Mr.
だ。
Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them.
やっぱりそういうことか。ダメだな。一周目はこのクソみたいなセリフは選べない。質問攻めにしようか。
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
いい女性だな、パールバティ。気に入ったぞ。
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
なんかありそうだな。
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
マックス？話してもいいのかな？本を探してくる。あ、そこまで話す必要はないか。
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. They're neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
神父さんは本を探しに出てるだけだぞ。
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
OK、じゃあ行くか、パルバティ。ずっとついてきてくれんのかな？ついてきてくれるんだ。パールバティの装備とかは別にいらないのか、勝手に。勝手に戦ってくれる感じでいいのかな？仲間のクエスト。これか、仲間レジャーで仲間の情報がすべて確認できると。仲間の装備も変更できるんだ。進すアイテムを選択して変更したアイテムを選択。マジでか。めっちゃ強いの持ってんじゃん。アサルトライフルで攻撃してもらおうかな。インセクトは強いの持ってんな。じゃあこれでいいよね。こっちの方がいいかな。まあいいか。ヘルメットはこれつけてあげよう。ああ、せっかくの顔が見えなくなる。めっちゃ強いの着てるな。今は選べないのか。なるほど。仲間が後をついてくる際の距離を設定できます。どうしよう。じゃあそばにいてほしい。あれ、3つしか選べないぞ。ずっと長距離しかないんだけど。すぐそばほどほど離れて、メッセージが全然違うけど。どうしよう。普通でいいよ。閉じるって近いってことかな。閉じるってああ、そういうことか。500か。クロースだ。クロースを閉じるっていう風にしちゃってるんだ。近いだよ、近い。500だよ。 近接で攻撃する。人の距離をもとに近接と範囲を切り替えながら混合でいいよじゃん。弾の動きをコントロールします。受け身。キリと指示された標的だけを攻撃します。指示してあげないと動かない。アグレッシブでいいよ。ちょっと待って。せっかくの顔が。よし、じゃあ、今回はここまでにします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。また次のビデオで。いや、面白いです、このゲーム。じゃあ、バイバイ。